Hey guys, welcome back to Our Urban Homestead. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. And if you've been here a while, welcome back. I haven't done a garden video in a couple weeks, so I thought I should probably do one. It is the 2nd of August, so let's see what the August garden looks like. See what we're doing here. All right, so this is the green stalk. All of my herbs are pretty much dying out now. I'm gonna be pulling these and planting something in its place. I'm not quite sure what. The Royal Burgundy bush beans are starting to come on. Look at that gorgeous color. Those are beautiful. These bush beans I'm just about to rip up. It has been really, really hot and dry here. Look at my poor begonias. Yeah. I have ripped up quite a few things already. The bean trellises, I'm not picking any more beans from them. Everything that's on them, I am letting go to seed so I can harvest the seeds from those. The eggplant are still going strong. This one I just picked everything off of, but it's got some new flowers coming on it. Can you see? That one still has some new flowers coming onto that. This bush cucumber here is getting pulled up today. I am so done with cucumbers at this point in the year. I've made all of my relishes and everything like that, so I have ripped up the zucchini here. I will be planting some Swiss chard and a couple cabbages here. I'm gonna put some broccoli in here. The tomatoes are still doing their thing. I've finally started picking some tomatoes, so that's good. Dinosaur kale still doing good. I'm gonna pick off these bottom leaves, give them to the chickens. This zucchini plant is getting pulled up today. I am so done with zucchini too. I have put up a lot of it, and they only do for so long. I could probably plant another one, but I'm not going to. I honestly do not need any more zucchini. And look at these teddy bear sunflowers. I just love them. Aren't they so cute? More of them over here. And as you can see, the bees just love them. Yeah. So this purple pepper is still producing. I have pulled out quite a few of these pepper plants. I harvested most of the last of them last night, and I'm pulling them up and giving these tomatoes room. These are the Manitoba tomatoes from M.I. Gardner. They are completely loaded. I have harvested quite a few of them. Again, just completely loaded with tomatoes. Oh, there's another little bee. This sunflower plant here, the birds, I'm not quite sure what kind of bird it is. It's a yellow. I think maybe it might be a finch, but they have been enjoying it every day. This bell pepper is still producing, so I'm gonna let these last two get large and then I'll pull that up. Again, more tomatoes. This jalapeno plant I just pulled, but I still see some tiny ones, so I'm gonna let those go and probably until the frost. Again, these eggplants are still producing and have more flowers on them. I'm also leaving, just letting the beans do what they want, because the hummingbirds absolutely love the scarlet runners and the painted lady beans. So these tomatoes, I figured out what these variety are. These are the vintage wine tomatoes from M.I. Gardner. I mean, this one is honestly probably 3 pounds. Same with this one, huge. So vintage wine, and then all of these are the Manitoba tomatoes. As you can see, just absolutely loaded, loaded, loaded. Wonderful. Look how much pollen is on that. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Loaded with pollen. Good job, little buddy. So it's that time of year for anyone who gardens or homesteads, no matter where you are, whether it's in the city like I am or the country, that you are just full on mode, go, go, go. You're preserving all of the things, harvesting all of the things, figuring out what to put in place of what you just harvested for the fall garden. So if I look like a hot, sweaty mess, it's because I am. Okay, so let's head out back, and I'll show you some things that were not successful and some things that were very successful. So let's start with things that were not successful. It has been so hot and dry. Even watering 2 times a day, my squash experiment absolutely failed. That's okay. Like I always tell you guys, gardening is a learning experience every year. And I know for next year, I will not try this. I will just do it how I did it last year in one of my raised beds, and it produced wonderfully. So these will be getting pulled out today. I'm going to amend the soil in here, and then I do in the fall have lettuce in all of these containers so I can have some more harvest. Again, look at these pitiful, I mean, we water these twice a day, and I did get 7 plants or 7 cucumbers from this box, so that wasn't a complete fail. So that's gonna get tore up today, that one also, and this one as well. All of these I do lettuce and herbs in for fall. Things like cilantro, parsley. Once they germinate, it'll start cooling off, and they do really good. Now you're gonna have to excuse the mess down here, because look at this. My chickens snuck up here last night and just completely annihilated it. Made a huge mess. Look at that mammoth sunflower though. This thing's gotta be, April and I measured it a week ago, and it was 8 foot tall, and I would venture to say it's 10 foot tall now. So even though these zucchini are still looking good, I'm pulling them. I am, like I said earlier, so done with zucchini. So these will be getting pulled today, and broccoli will go here. This is that volunteer tomato. I can't see. I hope you guys can, because it's so bright. I can't see what I'm showing. But look at the size of those tomatoes. They're absolutely huge, and I can't wait for those. These cucumbers are done. They are donezo. And I'm, like I said, done with cucumbers. Oh, there's one. I'll just have that on a salad tonight. These are gonna get pulled. I'm so done with cucumbers. so done. In this bed right here, I will do probably more broccoli. And then, yeah, broccoli in there. I'm gonna do some collards here and collards in the front. So if your cucumbers look like this, that's nature telling you they have given all that they can give and they are done. Same with these zucchini. They're done, so they're getting pulled. And this is sunburned. I mean, it's just been so hot and dry. All right, I see a cucumber beetle. So I wanna see if I can zoom in on that. So you see that right there? That is a cucumber beetle. If you see them, squish them. I'm not, because like I said, I'm pulling these up. So live its best life for now. This is my last potato bed. They're just starting to die back, so I'm gonna wait about 2 weeks. And then harvest them. Like this one is still flowering. Where is it? Yeah, this one is still flowering. Once they're done with their flowering, they're still producing under the soil. So, yep. All right, let's go to the wild tomato jungle. All right, so I got most of this mess cleaned up. I just have to fix that. And I did go ahead and get the beds pulled. The high tunnel, we still have some things producing. The tomatoes are still going, but I do have some peppers and things like that in here that are still producing. They might not look the greatest, but they are still doing their thing, so I'm gonna let them before I pull these up and plant collard greens in here. I wanted to show you guys my volunteer pumpkin plant. I'm pretty sure that this cross-pollinated with delicata squash that I planted last year. So I will not be eating these. These will probably just be decorations for fall. There is a thing called toxic squash syndrome. Yes, it is a real thing. It's when two squash plants cross-pollinate. They release a toxin and it makes you very ill, gastrointestinal issues, vomiting, diarrhea, that sort of thing. And while it's easy to tell if your squash is toxic, you will know because it has an extremely bitter taste. I am just not going to chance it. I think that's a cool looking fall decoration, so we are just gonna leave it at that. But I do see, I didn't plant any cherry tomatoes, and I do see a couple cherry tomatoes. So that's pretty cool. These will probably be the only two I get. Oh no, I see quite a few actually. But that's okay. I did not plant cherry tomatoes for a reason this year. They just overrun everything. And so I'm gonna enjoy these little snickety snacks while we take a look at the wild tomato garden. All right, we are in the jungle. These are the orange accordion tomatoes. Aren't they so cool looking? They're not, obviously they're not ripe yet, but I have picked several tomatoes off already. I had one for breakfast this morning actually. but these are just doing amazing. Got Cherokee purple starting to turn. Got one down here that's ready. It's a smaller one. Just amazing and gorgeous and beautiful, and I am so glad that I let this area go wild. Normally I'm a very you know, I like the garden to be beautiful, but this is wild and it's beautiful in its own way. Tons of tomatoes. I'm gonna be swimming in them very, very soon, and that is a good thing. So there's the good, bad, and the ugly and the beautiful of my August garden. Yes, I'm a hot, sweaty mess. It's been a long day and it's only 3 o'clock, so I still have a lot of work ahead of me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll bring you along when I do my fall planting, so look forward to that video. In the meantime, I will leave my garden playlist for you to see what my gardens look like this year. And as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, abundance and blessings to you. And don't feel bad if you have failures in your garden. Not everything is Instagram, Pinterest, and you know, people make it look, oh, everything's beautiful on YouTube. You've seen everything is not beautiful, and that is real life, and don't feel bad about real life. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.